Layers and patterns exist all over in nature. We often marvel, for good reason, at the surprising beauty found inside the seemingly mundane. Things like crystals and rocks, layers in the atmosphere and the earth, and the many dizzyingly diverse layers of this week's Fairy Tale Friday feature the 154th episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000, which features the Mole People.
Oh, these are the people who make that nice Mexican sauce.
Starring John Agar. To the untrained eye, this episode might be passed off as just another cheesy old movie for the Mystery Science gang to riff on while they get up to their usual antics in the segments between movie clips, but here at Fairy Tale Friday, we're trained for this type of thing.
In archaeology, all things are possible.
Well, not really, no.
Over the course of this episode, the combination of movie and show presents a completely new, previously unrecognized cosmology of an immense scale to rival such franchises as The Matrix and Star Wars.
No matter where I serve my guests, they seem to like my kitchen best.
The movie begins with a professor explaining different Hollow Earth theories.
Inside our world, like onion layers,
There's a thin coating of butter.
there were globes within globes, 5 of them.
This theory doesn't have much to do with the cosmology, but it does provide a useful visualization, and as a result, it has been used as a symbol.
Go down through a hole and go successively
Down,
to these
down,
various
very nipple of the world.
The 5 layers appear to be representations of the cosmological hierarchy, identified from dialogue, as well as its core concept, Downism, or the inner downness.
all down through time.
Down.
Religions of the past have postulated the existence of this inner
Downness.
habitable world.
Level 1. Space Child Crow. In the opening segment, we're introduced to the highest level in the hierarchy, and it's all about Space Child Crow, sent by the Supreme Leader to enslave all.
Hi!
Sure. Anyway,
Meet me, Mike Nelson, for I am Space Child, as you can clearly see by my eyes.
Space Child is paradoxically all-powerful, yet answers to the Commander, and also something called the Great Flowers.
So, I checked with the great flowers of the universe.
We're not given any further context, but the implications are of some type of council called the Great Flowers, led by the Supreme Leader. The Commander enforces the will of the council through Crow when he becomes the Space Child.
I am all-powerful, Servo. Those who defy me... oops, hang on. Yes, Commander!
We quickly find out that Crow becomes the Space Child when using the all-seeing eyes, which were purchased at a novelty shop. This is obviously a major weakness, but when Crow is wearing the all-seeing eyes, all bets are off.
oh, the primate cage is calling.
Level 2. Lawgiver.
Huh? Oh, hi.
For the second level, we are shown a live feed from the primate cage. They are celebrating Lawgiver Days. Like The Matrix, it is yet another layer of control in the Mystery Science Theater universe, and it is also authoritarian in nature. The Lawgiver is somehow the same person who is pursuing the crew trapped on the satellite of love and forcing them to watch cheesy movies. Everyone is ordered to make merry and be light of heart. The Lawgiver parades around in a float. There are safety demonstrations, an expansive assortment of pastries, and a lemon meringue pie that is literally a mile high. It's tough to make any sense out of it, honestly. Just know that disobedience is cause for death. Level 3. King of the Evil One. This ancient Sumerian tribe worships Ishtar and was isolated from the world in a massive cave system in Asia
Well, that narrows it down.
for thousands of years, even though it seems like they could have climbed out pretty easily. They eventually lost all skin pigment and came to fear the bright light of the sun, which they call the fire of Ishtar. Turns out they're sensitive to any bright light, even John Agar's flashlight. If you are hoping for a break from highly authoritarian societies, don't stop here. There's a clear hierarchy among the tribes, starting with the king and the elder priest, played by Batman's Alfred from the 60s. The soldier class is directly below them, and the women are treated as slaves. It appears only the upper class live long lives. There are only so many people that the food supply can sustain.
The highest number that our sacred food can nourish.
What do you do when your population exceeds that number?
We kill them. We sacrifice them in the fire of Ishtar.
It's really cool. You
The
should
light
watch.
of which
Level 4. John Agar. Finally, in Level 4, we get a protagonist. Sort of.
so be it.
You win everything.
By following a series of breadcrumbs, he and his crew uncover the hidden world of the lost tribe of Sumerians on a mountain in the land of the snow.
Archaeologists are underpaid publicity agents for deceased royalty.
Sam Spade, archaeologist.
His expedition is dwindled down to 3, including his cohort, Hugh Beaumont, and an older fellow who the Mystery Science Gang call the Load.
You're the only load we have!
Load, tell us some stories about other times when you were a major load.
It's been going down all the time. It's getting hotter and hotter.
Although Agar has a soft spot for the mole people and one of the slave women, by the end, the Sumerians are all presumed dead and the mole people are buried in an earthquake. There's no attempt to save any of the other slave women, or look for children, or even keep something as evidence they were there. Even his new lady friend doesn't make it. John Agar isn't the annoying know-it-all we need, but he's the one we deserved for watching this movie. Fortunately, the real protagonists of the movie are coming up next.
Wait, I forgot my rocks!
Level 5, the Mole People. And here we have come to the center of the Mole People cosmology. They're called the Beast of the Dark by the Sumerians who enslaved them.
They're really jello mold men.
May your holes be long and deep.
It's not clear where they came from, and they can't speak, but they do show signs of intelligence. They're ugly and weird, with big humpbacks and scary claws. Even though they could escape at any time by burrowing through the cave floors, they are endlessly whipped and kept hungry. Their biggest weakness is their willingness to work for nothing. They are also sensitive to light. The Mole People are the epitome of Downism.
We have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. We pick up the dirt, you whip us. We put down the dirt, you whip us. Come on!
This is all about whipping us, isn't it?
As you have seen, the Mystery Science Theater Mole People universe is surprisingly wide-reaching, and there are a few loose ends along the way. A couple that haven't been mentioned are the people under the floors of the satellite who appear in the last segment, and the skeletons in the movie, which seem to be of alien origin. Where did they come from? Are they really aliens? Are the Mole People their descendants who survived with the Sumerians in the underground kingdom? We may never know for sure.
He was trying to say something.
Yeah, I think it was blue.
They don't have the power of speech, but they can reason.
Enjoy. Or don't.
No, Crow, that's too big. Just a skosh.